Today I'm going to show you a little bit longer video of another type of exercise we've been doing with Titus to get his back muscles more developed. So without putting a rider's weight on him, it is much easier to develop the muscles. And one way you can do this is to take them out into the countryside, ponying them off another horse. Here you see our beautiful surroundings. So it was real hardship to do this training. And there we go back to Micah, who's sitting in Oregon. It's an experienced gelding that's in Titus's group. So the real point of this is that we can take him up and down these quite steep hills that we have in our area. This doesn't even look that steep on this video, but it really was quite steep. And there you see some ears coming into the frame. That's my mule's ears. I'm riding my mule behind them to film. So Titus' back is working quite well coming up this hill. I don't know if you can see it, but it really works well in developing these muscles. Another benefit of this exercise is that a horse can learn to have a person above them. So in Titus' case, it's not so important because he has been ridden, but for a horse that's never been ridden, this is quite a good experience to have a person above them, touching them, and all that guided by an experienced horse. Fortunately for us, we also have a river. So we've done some fun river crossings with Titus, which is great just for experience, of course, for obedience, following. Now here he wants to stop and smell the water, which is fine, we let him do, but we also ask him to come along again. And of course, it's also great to walk through water and even do this, what he's doing now, not laying down, of course. Well, laying down is great too, but it might cause some trouble. So for his exercise regime, this walking through relatively high water is very useful. And it's fun. And then we get to go right on the other side of the river where there's even more steep hills to climb. So just coming out of the river here, you see a bit of a climb. There we go. And another thing we have done for Titus this week is to call the osteopath back. This is Karen Allwright from Algarve, who has already treated him a couple of times before. And she came back this week to help us out with him. He is getting better a lot, but we still find him carrying his head relatively high in spite of all the work we've done. So we asked Karen to come back and check him out, and she did find a lot of tension in his poll. And here you see her working on his tail, but I believe it's really a good help overall in any training regime. So here you see a little bit of the result. This is me free lunging Titus in the round pen. And you see that he's carrying his head relatively lower and better than he has in the past. And it is getting better. It's just a slow process. Changing the muscles on a horse can take up to 6 months, so it's normal. We just have to be patient, but he's doing great. We're happy with his progress. And we're also going to continue having fun on our trail rides. So see you all again in a week or so. Bye-bye.